Americans will pause this week to honor our brave fighting men and women who for more than 235 years have underwritten our freedom by their duty, honor, and selfless service. We recognize that all of our veterans have given something of themselves to this country, and some have given all, laying down their lives to defend the freedoms we hold so dear. This afternoon, as we reflect on the blessings of our liberty, we ask that we may be faithful stewards of the freedom we have been granted. Let us never forget that we cannot rightfully celebrate our joy, the joy of our freedom, without remembering the great price paid for that freedom. We stagger at the eternal debt we owe to the untold number of American veterans who chose to set aside their personal ambitions and dreams to ensure the well-being of our great nation. We, the living, are indeed the beneficiaries of those who made tremendous sacrifices for the advancement and surety of our liberty. May we always be humbly grateful to those brave American patriots who suffered and sacrificed for the glory of God and country and for the freedom of all Americans. For those soldiers who have stood guard in peacetime, and to those who have seen the terror, the horror, and the inhumanity of combat, and to those who made the ultimate sacrifice, let it be said that our soldiers have been there for America, defending the Constitution of the United States. Chief Master Sergeant John Scowen has flown to over 50 countries during his 30 years of active service, including his most recent tour of duty in Afghanistan in 2012. So, with that all being said, it is with great pleasure that I present to you Chief Master Sergeant John Scowen.
Holy smokes, that guy is awesome, isn't he? That is. And he has never done this before. Is that fantastic or what? Thank you very much for the great introduction. I have been making notes ever since my sister called me up and said, would you be willing to come down and talk to my school for Veterans Day? Because I'm going to let you know right now, Veterans Day is one of the most important holidays and celebrations that our country, as a country, can celebrate. So thank you very much, Mr. Buss, for inviting me down. Thank you very much. I gotta start off with one real quick thing. That national anthem blew me away. Was that awesome? Give him a round of applause, please. I did not think that could be outdone, but I'm telling you guys right now that this band right here is better than my high school band in my hometown. You guys are awesome. Mr. Hawkins, great job on Pledge. Ms. Shockley, you're awesome. Mr. Coon, I said that. Thank you very much. To the band, to the lighting director, to everybody that helped put this on, just unbelievable. I cannot tell you how much. Ms. Murkison, where are you? She did a fantastic job. She's been coordinating with me for months on this. Just wanted to say thank you very much. But today, we are here to celebrate veterans. Now, a veteran is someone who has served our country in the United States military. They are the ones that have kept our country free. They are the ones that have raised their hand to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That don't mean anything, does it? Yes, it does. So let me change this. Let me flip the script. Has anybody heard of the Wasp? Has anybody heard of the Scarlet Witch? Has anybody heard of Quicksilver, Black Widow, Thor, the Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America? Who are they? They're the Avengers! That's right. Now, those cats right there have not sworn to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, but what they have done is they have decided to be heroes. And I want you to think about it right now. Does Hawkeye help the downtrodden? Does he? Yes? You bet he does. What Thor your favorite? I'm going to tell you, veterans do not have that long, blonde, beautiful hair like Thor does. But veterans are pretty cool too. Does Thor have an enemy? Loki? That's what I've got down. Because I've been, texting my daughter all day, and I said, hey, by the way, would you say that Loki is Thor's greatest enemy? Well, guess what? The United States of America has enemies too. And they're not named Loki, but they're all over. They're trying to take your freedom. They're trying to take my freedom. Somebody's got to stand up for truth, justice, the American way. Those are your veterans. They do what Thor did. You remember when Thor and the Avengers held off the entire army that was coming through the portal that was opened up by the Tesseract? Who can forget that? I want you to think about it for just a little while. Somebody was coming to take some freedom. Somebody was coming to subjugate. Somebody was coming to make you guys all slaves of a greater nation, right? They were coming to take the United States of America and the rest of the world and make it a bad place. They were going to rule us. Well, guess what? If the Avengers weren't around, the United States military would have filled that role. I'm telling you right now, they only gave me 5 to 7 minutes to speak. But I wanted to bring in a little bit of what you can do for your country. Because the Avengers are all about serving mankind. The Avengers are all about making the world a better place. Would you agree with that? Right. Well, guess what? You don't start on a big scale like the Avengers start off. You start right here in Caddo Middle Magnet. And you stop bullying. You are honest. You go out and you do your homework. You help somebody that needs help through a door. If somebody drops some books, stop by and help them out. That's the way that you start serving humanity. Later in life, you might be a doctor, a lawyer, you might be a policeman, you might be a fireman. It doesn't really matter what you choose to do, just decide to serve humanity. That's what veterans do every single day. They have raised up their hand, and I carry a book with me every day, and this right here is called the Constitution of the United States of America. And this is the way that the rule book was written, and it says that you are allowed to be free. You have the freedom of expression, you can freedom of religion, the freedom of speech. This book right here, this Constitution that you can see up in Washington, guarantees your rights. And somebody has got to defend your rights. Now the Avengers are not going to be here all the time. I have not seen one personally. I'm in the military, I haven't really needed one. For those of you who got that joke, well done. But guess what? The United States military defends our borders against anybody that wants to come here and take your freedom away. If you would like to gather peaceably, you have the freedom to assemble. If you would like to worship or not worship, you are free to do that as well. If you would like to say whatever you would like to say, it is protected by the Constitution of the United States of America, and the veterans of this country guarantee that you can do that. I need you to do your part. I can guarantee that the veterans that are currently serving and the veterans that have served before are doing their part. Can I have all the veterans one more time please stand up? Let's give them a round of applause. Say thank you. Thank you very much, veterans. Parents, I know many parents came here, these children that are in the band and that are in the choir, and that you have come to see these. I'm asking you, please raise your children the best way that you can. Raise them with the heart of a warrior. Raise them with the heart of a hero that will help the downtrodden and that will make our society better. If some of them choose to join the military, we will welcome them. And we want to say thank you for raising awesome children. It is an honor and a privilege to be here. I know that many of you came to see your children. So that means that the band and the choir, you guys have parents that are out here, right? Yes. Oh, but some of you do, right? Here's the deal, man. I'll hug you afterwards and that'll make it better. But I'm going to tell you, my parents are in the audience too. served faithfully in the United States Air Force for 28 years, and I just want to recognize them right back there. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to take a vow. I want everybody that's in here to raise your right hand. Say that you will support and defend the Constitution